Alright, good morning guys, YouTube people world, whoever. Looks like I'm going for a ride. All suited up. Got the bike ready. Oh, that was an ugly excursion. But anyway, got knee braces on. Boots, socks. Ready to go. Got the GoPro right here. It's already on. Water. And charger for the GoPro. And yeah, bike's ready to go. Some Fast House gloves, which is what this jersey outfit is. This is from Temu again. I have Alpine Star gear, jersey or pants and jersey, gloves. I was gonna wear them today, but I think I need pockets. I need the pockets. So, in the description of the gear, it says large is 35 and a half. I'm a 34 tight. So 35 and a half is what I thought I ordered. Yeah, I ended up getting large and should have went with extra large, but it seems to be all right. Shows the guns. Blown out guns that need new barrels. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna record what I can record. I'm gonna edit what I can, stuff that I don't need. And yeah, basically we're going to Rowher Flats, ROHER Flats, FLATS, I guess. It's out by Santa Clarita, Soledad Canyon, California. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we're going. Just waiting for my buddy to get here. His trash didn't come yesterday, apparently, or some excuse. And yeah, something. His trash didn't come, so he had to mow his lawn. Trash didn't come. He had to shave his legs. So yeah. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys whenever, at the end maybe of the video or during the video, because you'll hear me talking and breathing loud. All right, guys. Roll the clip. All right, guys, we're coming up out of Palmdale, California. So we're just cruising along. Just gonna go up and over that mountain right there. Apparently, we'll see what happens. But anyway, so far so good. We've just been taking the streets for the most part. This is Palmdale Boulevard in Palmdale. Coming up to, I don't know, Leona Valley, Elizabeth Lake. And yeah, we're just gonna cruise through this little canyon. It's all pavement. And then, like I said, I think we're going up and over that mountain over there. But I don't know yet. Never been. So we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, guys. Alright, so we're on Soledad Canyon right now. Look back in here. So looks like we're going up most of the hill on pavement. So I think they had a lot of cherry farms out here or something. But I guess we're turning. Or no, we're stopping. What? Inside? I think that's Soledad Reservoir, some sort of reservoir. I think like 8 or 10 years ago it dried up pretty good. They were using it for the fires, and yeah, it started to stink really bad. You were able to smell it, I don't know, 30 miles away at least, if I remember right. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So the little canyon carving would be a lot better with like street tires, but my dirt tires are so gummy, so soft. Oh jeez, that's a lot of wind. But yeah, tires are so gummy and grippy, they just break loose if I turn too sharp. I already broke loose once. So I'm just taking it easy. Him up ahead, he can go crash if he wants. But yeah, so anyway, we haven't made it to the trail yet. We just had to go get fuel. $5.59 for super unleaded. But thankfully, I only used 3/4 of a gallon. It is very windy. Somewhere, somehow, I think we gotta go up over that mountain right there. We don't know where we're at. I don't know if he knows where he's at. He's the one that wanted to do this ride, so I just figured I'd go to hang out. I told him already, I said I'm good to go home. But anyway, we'll figure it out when we get to the trail. Some actual trail footage. Oh, it smells like coolant right here. It's weird. We came this way to get fuel. Yeah, it smelled like coolant. And then came back. Now it smells like coolant again. It might be the lavender bushes. Whatever. Yeah. It's hard for me to see anything. I can't see. All the dust.
Well, starting out pretty wild.
Alright, so somewhere right here, I'm doing a voiceover. Somewhere right here, I don't know if I hit my helmet or hit my head, but yeah, the audio stopped. Videos kept going. But yeah, this hill is a very big hill. We keep getting caught up in these. Should have went the other way first. We went to Calico Steps. We went to the down part of the course. We went to there first and went up the down. And yeah. So I'm thinking we did this the same way. We went backwards on this trail. This is Rowher Flats. Rowher. Anyway, so I got video of the beginning of the ride, going out there and stuff. But yeah, so I went down pretty hard, and slid however far I slid. Got some road rash on my arm, but yeah, I'm fine. Just a little tired. A buddy came down. I went back down the hill. As you can see, I think I'm getting ready to go back down the hill. And made a second attempt. Didn't loop it or crash this second go up. But yeah, it was a very steep hill. Different terrains like loose dirt, hard compact, big rocks, then loose and then hard. So I basically, well, it doesn't look like I looped it, but with the incline of the hill and just pulling the front end probably came up about off the ground maybe a foot. I'm thinking maybe a foot. And yeah, when I came back down, I had no ground to step on. So what happened was I just fell and couldn't hold it. Sorry, dust from all the trails, but yeah, it was a fun little ride. Went down a couple times. Getting ready to go up the hill again, but yeah, it was a lot of wind up here. So making my second attempt. So, it's like really traction right there, loose right there. And buddy told me to go try the left. I tried going the left, and I have no clue what happened. I was in second gear trying to make it up, and it just kept lifting the front end. So he ended up coming down, and we had to push the bike up to a flatter spot. And I had such arm pump from messing with the clutch, clutch in, clutch out, feathering it, that I couldn't. It was either sit there for 10 minutes or 5 minutes until I get my arm strength back, or he just said he'll ride it the rest of the way up. So I guess he went down once. He didn't crash like I did, but he just laid the bike over. So it doesn't even look like I made it as far as I did the first time. I think the first time I made it a lot farther. But thankfully I had helmet on, knee braces, gloves, all the safety equipment needed. It was fun. So I think we were both breathing a lot. He was breathing a lot more than me, like heavy breathing, because we had our Sennas on, and somehow when I went down, it activated the Senna. I don't know if I don't know if it pushed a button or what it did, but all of a sudden I hear a bunch of heavy breathing, and I thought he called me, but apparently I called him. So, yeah, we pushed the bike up a little bit, and then I had to rest because my arm was killing me, my calves were killing me. Like, that's a straight-on view of this hill, so you can tell how steep it is. So if it wasn't that steep, you'd be looking up at the top of the hill, and yeah, it was fun. It was I definitely wanted to turn around and go home. But I knew he wanted to ride a lot because he's got I wouldn't say a race, more of an event that he's going to, Big Bear. So he wanted to do some harder trails, and you can see he's behind trying to push me, and I don't know. It was hard. This was probably one of the hardest trails I've ever been on. So I'm trying to hold the front brake, start the bike, got to put it in gear, hold the clutch, and get it up, and yeah, I can only go so far. And then right here it's starting to slide back and slide back. Oh no, I guess it already done that. So right here I had to take a break. So that's our view. Calves are on fire. My arms are on fire. So I think I'm going to pick up a Recluse clutch for this bike, because I think it would be a lot better than trying to hold the clutch in, hold the clutch out. But so yeah, so I didn't get any of the video. We pushed it up to a flat spot, and this is me walking up to the top of the hill, and man, it was I had to push on my knee braces in order to make the steps. And yeah, you can't even see the top because it's such a steep incline. So I think this is the downside. You're supposed to go down. You're supposed to start on the other side of the mountain from a road, the road called Sierra Highway. And yeah, so it was a pain. Not gonna lie, I'm not like a good rider or nothing. I can ride, I can keep the endurance, but this hill kind of beat me up. But anyway, I get to the top of the hill and I took a good, I don't know, 8 to 10 minute break sitting down on the ground. Had to take the helmet off and drink a lot of water. So the whole trip went through 3 liters of water. But yeah, I'm getting tired just watching me walk up this hill. So yeah. And we started just trail riding, going on a lot of trails. This was I don't know what the diamond was on that first, but this was supposed to be, I think this was supposed to be black diamond. I don't really know how the diamonds work. I just know when I stopped, he said, "Oh, that was a black diamond." Or diamond, I don't know. Because this wasn't a black diamond, but yeah, it sucks that there's no audio. Because I was saying a lot of stuff. No curse words, because I don't curse. But yeah, it was a lot of riding. I think the round trip, I can't remember. I think he was trying to figure out which trail we're taking because he's watching his GPS and basically just checking on me, I guess, making sure I'm not dying. But I was good. The break, once we got up to the top, helped. I felt a little better. So again, I think he's just seeing where we're going. But anyway, bike did good. The bike held up, went great, had a lot of power. I think I got an exhaust leak, so I think I'm going to take the silencer off and the head pipe off. Probably get a new gasket for the head pipe and seal the head pipe to the silencer. But yeah, I think this is black diamond. But I think we're supposed to be coming up this hill, not going down it. But I don't think we would have made it up this hill just fine. And just a lot of rock. We would have made it down the first hill way easier than going up. But I think we would have been perfectly fine going up this hill. So there's a lot of dust. There's a lot of stuff where I couldn't see where I was going. Obviously not right in here. But when we get on some of the trails, some of the single track trails, a lot of dust, which is why I keep coughing, clear my throat. But yeah, it's a lot of rock, a lot of shale. So anyway, I gotta figure out what happened to the mic. I don't know if maybe the cable came out of the GoPro. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because when we maybe not, because when we stopped, I checked the GoPro charge and it said it was charging. So I think right in here I get a little cross-rutted. Maybe not. There was a couple spots. Yeah, I think it's coming up. A couple spots I got cross-rutted and had to go over some pretty good size. I don't know what you would call them. Culverts, washouts, crevices, ruts. But anyway, he was having fun. I was still feeling it. My arm wasn't in pain, but I could feel it burning from the road rash. But it's not too bad. It's just a little road rash. And I got a couple little scratches on my shoulder, the back of my shoulder. So yeah, right there. Got a little cross-rutted. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, definitely I'm gonna do an oil change tomorrow. So this was Thursday. Thursday we went on this ride. Thursday the 9th, I believe. So I think he was saying, I think this is the spot where he was saying this is another black diamond. But I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but it just is gonna be what it is gonna be. So I think it's black diamond. Like I said earlier, I think we're supposed to be coming up. It doesn't look too difficult coming up. We watched a video of a guy going down this specific section, and I think he crashed, or not crashed, just went down like 3 or 4 times just in that one section. So I do remember this from a video. However, I don't know. I'm just cruising. I'm in shock still, I think, because I'm thinking, dang, did I bend my radiator? Is my bike running good? Bike leaking? All that's running through my brain, because I like trails like this and the single track trails. I don't like the big hill climb stuff. That stuff, I don't know. That's not my style of riding. Obviously. Which is why I went down. But this stuff right here is perfectly fine for me. I don't mind it at all. Trails and stuff, but the big hill climb, I'll pass. I mean, I'll still make an attempt when I go riding with him. But if I'm out riding by myself, yeah, I'm not going up anything that looks more than, I don't even know, 25-degree incline. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but definitely not going up nothing 45-degree or 90-degree for sure. I'll go down it. I'll go down hills that are steeper, 45, 60, 70 degrees. But yeah, I don't know. I wish I didn't have to do a whole voiceover. Sorry, I'm coughing. Can't clear my throat. I was wearing a nose, I don't know, a little sticker thing you put on your nose to help you breathe better. And and it did help out. So if you guys do riding and struggle with breathing, go get yourself some nose strips. I think is what they're called. Breathe Right nose strip, nasal strips. And it basically just flares your nostrils so that you can breathe. Also, it allows a lot more dirt to come in, apparently. So, but yeah, I was wearing one of those, and compared to the last ride we did, I was breathing way better. Even pushing the bike up the hill, and yeah, just pushing the bike and doing all that stuff was way better. I did not mind it at all. So one thing I'm going to try to add a link to my chain, because I think my rear tire, whatever you want to call it, is too far forward. And I think I slip out a lot because of that, because the wheelbase is really short. So I think I'm going to add a link. I think I took out one too many links, thinking the chain was, or the rear tire was too long. But from what I've been reading or watching, like Takamoto and stuff, they say you want your rear tire out as far as you can get it. So I think I'm going to buy a master link. I have a couple master links, but they're more trail master links. They're not, I don't think they're the highest quality, because I bought them on eBay and they said DID gold O-ring links, and I get them and they say China on them. So if I remember right, DID is made in Japan. So it's probably something I'll add to my Rocky Mountain cart, because I have some fantasy books. But yeah, tomorrow, I don't know if I'll do it on video, but I'm going to change the about a wire harness, lighting harness for the bike, because I have no blinkers. I think I have stoplight, and I think I have right hyper blinker. I don't have full blinker, even though I have an LED relay. But so there might be a video tomorrow or whenever after this video. So there's a lot more riding. I wish I didn't have the voiceover, because I wish there was some sound, dirt bike sound, talking sound. But yeah, so this was our first ride. I think he rode 3 weeks ago or something, and I think my last ride was over a month ago, just because of dealing with stuff with cars, trucks. I was trying to get an alignment done on my truck. They had no one there, and I had an appointment to do registration for the Sprinter van. And yeah, this little spot was really weird. Just came up on these random guys with a little bulldozer thing, the forestry guys. Yeah, I don't know, it was weird, but whatever, people are on the trail. But yeah, so I didn't get to ride because I was trying to get the van registered, Sprinter van registered, and then our last off days, I was dealing with a kidney infection. So you guys gotta stay hydrated out there if you're gonna be riding. So this is staging area 3 or staging zone 3. So we just stopped, hung out for a little bit, and tried watching the video of my crash and noticed there was no sound. So then I tried playing this video and realized there was still no sound. And I probably should have checked the mic, but I didn't. So there's a little single trail. One of these single trails, I laid the bike down again, got like massive arm pump, like cramping arm pump, and I couldn't turn. So I just locked up the brakes, because if I would have went straight, it would have went down the mountain. I don't think it was that bad, that steep where I was at. So I tried to put my feet down, and again, there was no ground. Like, I don't know, kind of like hovering over a crevice. Then you put your feet down and there's just no ground for 6 to 8 inches. So I just laid the bike down, then got back up, started riding again. So I can't remember what these trails were called. There was like a mine trail, and then there was a trail called Texas, and then there's Rowher, and then I think there was another trail called Flats. So I think it's called Rowher Flats is this whole riding area. But if I remember right, there was one marker was on the trail that said Flats. There was one that said Mine. And then there was one that said Texas. And there was other ones too, but I don't think I was paying attention to them too much. But yeah, it was some cool riding. It was super windy in some spots, and then other spots down on the bottom of these trails, it was not so windy. But like right here, I think this is really windy over here. And that's somewhere over here is where I went down, but where I put the bike down. But it's a pretty good sized cliff on one side. I don't know if it's this area. Doesn't look like it. But there was some good drop off points that if you hit a rock wrong or something and you went to the left, you were going down the mountain for a little bit. Thankfully, I did not do that. And there was a couple spots where there was like weird random culverts. There's weird, like, paving blocks, I guess you can call them, on the trails. And then there's like, I guess they're little culverts. They're like a big piece of wood, almost like a railroad tie, and then a culvert between the two. So, anyway, if you hear that noise in the background, I'm washing my dirt bike gear from Temu, my Fast House dirt bike gear. Got pretty dirty, but yeah, it worked out pretty good. I did like the Fast House gear. You can see these little stones. I don't know if you saw those, but it's like paving stones, and then there'll be more somewhere up here. But yeah, I bought a jersey and pants from Temu from Fast House, and yeah, they worked out pretty good. They, I like them because they have the pockets. They got one pocket on the left leg, 2 pockets on the right leg, so I can keep a microfiber cloth in the one pocket. I kept a protein bar, 2 protein bars in the other pocket, because that's pretty much all I ate. I just had water and 2 protein bars. I had a protein bar before I left, and then I had a protein bar somewhere, I don't remember, wherever we stopped. And my buddy had a sandwich. He brought a sandwich. I didn't know we were doing a picnic. He didn't invite me. He asked if I was going to bring lunch. I thought he was joking, because he likes to make fun of his cousin and say that his cousin stops all the time to eat. So I thought he was being funny, which is why I didn't bring anything. If I knew he was serious, then I probably would have brought something. But I brought protein bars, and that's what I had. So his GPS, he's got a Garmin Voyager, I think, I can't remember. But it tells you the calories you're burning. Now, I don't know if it's walking, stepping, whatever, or if it's ride for motorcycles, but it said like 4,700 calories for riding the dirt bikes, I think. And that was, he rode to my house And then he rode home, so he's got a little more. I think it's 40 miles round trip. So it said we did 132 miles on the GPS. So I'm gonna call it 90 something miles. I'll check, because I checked the mile. I wrote the mileage down before I left, and then I'll check the mileage on the bike right now. Let's see if I can do it. Oh shoot. Oh, key has to be on. So 39:14. And what did I have? Sorry, I have to look in the cabinet, but yeah, that riding gear, pretty cool. I do have a set of Alpine Star riding gear that I just bought too, and I didn't want to wear it because it doesn't have pockets. But anyway, so there's a new sheet. What's this bike? I'm getting there. Hold on. So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to do math, because it says here 4262, but you got a minus something. I don't know. I'm reading it wrong, but it's probably did a 100-mile round trip. 100-mile trip. I'd have to use a calculator, because the guy I bought the bike from, he had a GPS unit on there. So when you had it hooked up, it didn't read the mileage of the bike. So I think he's just, I don't know what he's saying. Oh, I think that's like, I was blabbing and wasn't watching the video, but I think it's where I went down, and he was asking what happened, and I said, I just went straight. I couldn't turn at arm pump. And then he said, okay, well, this is supposed to be pretty easy. It's just a main road, and then we branch off into other trails. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it a 100-mile round trip. And yeah, basically he says, do you want to go down this trail? You want to go to this trail? And I'm like, I don't care. Like, because he's willing to help push a bike up or pull a bike down. So if, it's his own thing. I'm just trying to be out there having fun. Well, he's having fun, I guess. So I think this is the trail that's pretty much a drop off on one side. Most of the trail. Little streams. And this is the big spot where I was trying to hold a wheelie, but because of the hill, the angle, it kept pulling me to the left into the bushes. So, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Out in the middle of nowhere, they got that paving stone. I don't know. I think it's weird. It doesn't make sense to me. It's aliens. Some aliens came out there. So this might actually be the trail. I can't really remember. I don't really remember much, because on the way home, it was just felt like 80-mile-an-hour winds. So my head hurts, my neck hurts, trying to, the helmet just wants to lift. But I think this might be the trail that I laid the bike down, but might not. I don't know. But I think this is a Texas trail. I was thinking Texas. I was like, great. Everything in Texas is bigger. This is going to be a worse trail. I mean, big old boulders, big rocks. But we didn't come across anything like the first little spot the whole ride. So, I'm tired. Wore out. It was a ride. It was a push and a ride. But yeah, so I might be buying some more Temu Fast House gear. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I had to wash my helmet liners because there's so much dirt in them. I don't know about you guys, but I stick my goggles in the washing machine, cold water, and then just let them air dry. Don't know if you're supposed to, but I do. I've been doing it for 20 plus years. I've never had an issue with the goggles, like foam falling apart or nothing. So, just gotta. But yeah, I don't know. You can see I get a little quicker, a little more ballsy, which probably isn't a good thing, but wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at riding. Long live the fast life, is what the gear says. I did get some Fast House gloves off of Temu as well. What's that? So, yeah, and they seem to be pretty good. I don't know what real Fast House stuff is, other than what I've seen in the dirt bike shop, and it looks very similar. Like, we went to, I think it was Cycle Gear in Sacramento, and the coveralls we have that we bought off of Temu were pretty much identical. It felt like the material might have been a little bit thicker from the ones at Cycle Gear, but overall, it was pretty much identical. So, a little foam thing fell off my helmet. Try to put it back on. But yeah, some more single trails. I don't know. Tires, I'm running a Kenda, what is this thing called? Almost dirty. Equilibrium in the rear. And I believe it's probably a Kenda, Kenda K760 Trackmaster in the front with Nitro Moose bibs, I guess you can call it. So that's what I'm running in all the front, rear, and I really like them. I like it. I don't feel the rock as much. I'm not as nervous to run over or hit rocks like I was when I had tubes. So tubes, I was a little more cautious around rocks. But these, I just go. Wheels are KKE, they're eBay wheels. And when I got them, I had to true them up. So I trued them up and balanced. I mounted, the wheels and the tires and the moose bibs, and then balanced them. So yeah, this is another, I think, diamond trail. Can't really remember. Most of these said they're just single track trails. For one trail, I think we already went on it. I think that video passed, but one trail said motorcycles only. And I don't think it's this trail, because most of the trails said, they had a picture of a three-wheeler. So it was ATCs and dirt bikes. But I'm assuming they're meaning ATVs, quads. But yeah, like some of these trails, I think right in here I was like, man, this trail hasn't been ridden on. There's a lot of overgrown weeds, but it did rain a lot. We got a lot of rain, a lot of moisture over the past, 3 months, 4 months. And so the weeds grew quick. But yeah, so back to these KKE wheels. I had W wheels on here, and I got these wheels and had my W hubs Cerakoted, took the wheels and everything apart, fixed a couple big bends in the rims, and then trued those, mounted some Kenda, I can't remember. Let me look. Some Kenda. They're both same, the front and rear. Let's see, what are they called? They are the Kenda. Doesn't say on that wheel. Just says 57P. 57P. Let's see what the rear wheel says. 73P. Yeah, I can't remember. They were like a 736 tire, I think. 736 sounds about right. But anyway, I might have the 2015 KTM 500 EXC. I might have that bike sold. Somebody wants to come. I think somebody wants to come look at it or buy it. He said he was really interested. Oh, this is where I went down apparently. Just laid the bike down because I couldn't turn. So there you go. I've been talking about it. And this is where it's at. So yeah, if I kept going straight, it's a cliff, and then you can see it's a pretty good sized cliff. And my buddy's waiting for me, going like, what the heck is this guy doing? It's like, sometimes I just need to lay down on the job, guy. But yeah, there's more than just like, it's a lot of steep hills with trails, as opposed to like trail riding. So he was asking what happened. It's like an arm pump. Couldn't turn. He doesn't have that problem. He's young. He's 30 years old. I'm 44. So he don't have that problem apparently. But I think reason why I get arm pumps so easily is I did glazing, commercial glazing and stuff where you gotta grip the edge of the glass and hold on to it. I don't know. That's why I think I get arm pump. Super easy. So I don't know. He was in the military, I think. So he says. Probably played Call of Duty once or twice. But he works with me now on the railroad. So he's on my group, on my gang. He just keeps pulling over saying, "You want a break? You want to rest? You want to take a break?" And I'm like, "Nope, I'm good." And he's like, "What happened?" He's laughing at me on the headset right now. So I think he's right here. He's saying he doesn't know where he's going. He's trying to follow his GPS. He's just winging it. I said earlier, I said, man, I love these arm or what are they called? Handguards. I was like, this is a good purchase. That's why I gave it a thumbs up. But now he's talking about the fan. Because he's saying his fan blows up differently than my fan. Like my fan blows more towards the knee, and his fan blows up towards his crotch area, I guess. So he was just saying that his leg's on fire from the fan. And I told him, go faster. Go faster. He uses less fan. No, I didn't tell him that. But yeah, I think we're almost done with this trail. This trail was a quick trail. I was kind of surprised, like, what the heck? I think. I could be wrong. No. It wasn't. It's just the camera records 12 minutes. So it records 12 minutes and then it starts recording again, creates another file. I'm sure I have it set up in some settings somewhere, somehow. And I've never changed it. But yeah. I think this was a diamond trail as well. I think what I saw, blue diamond. I think. I have no clue. I don't know how the little signs work. I just see a motorcycle. I see a motorcycle, an ATC, and a Jeep. And if one of them's crossed out, then I know, like this one, the Jeep is crossed out. So I know we won't come across any side-by-sides or Jeeps. So maybe a three-wheeler or a quad. But like I said earlier, it was Thursday. It's when we like to go out and ride because, oh, okay, here's the motorcycle-only trail. So through those little wood beams right there, it's motorcycle only. And he said, do you want to go on it? And I said, I don't care. And he said, well, we're motorcycles. We're only allowed to go there. And I was like, okay, I don't care. I'll go wherever. I'm not scared. But, yeah, I don't know. I was supposed to put my W wheels on the W wheels and whatever on the bike before this ride. And I got lazy and just said, screw it, I don't care. We'll just use the KKE wheels. But I think this trail was pretty short, pretty quick, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, a lot of dust, a lot of breathing dust in. Man, I wish I had audio. Some more of that stone. It's just weird that they got that stone there. It's like, did they bring the stone in on a little trailer on a dirt bike and lay that stone out? Or some people trying to squat on the property and building something? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why there's a lot of stone in certain spots. Jeez, windy. Windy right there. Pretty good little drop off. But he was trying to call it a day. I told him I had to go home and smoke some pork butt on my Traeger. And yeah, he was just trying to head the right way, trying to head to the exit, but he was like over the hedge or whatever that is where the dog says squirrel, but instead he says trail. And boom, we're on another trail. And he's like, all right, let's head home. Trail, boom, another trail, which I don't mind. It all pretty much leads to the same place, I think. I mean, we ended up leaving, but yeah, now I'm not cooking pork butt because apparently it takes 6 to 8 hours to smoke pork butt. So I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. Probably get up, wash the bike, change the oil, do some other stuff. I might wait to change the oil because I might pick up a recluse clutch. There's a guy somewhere selling one that I might buy. So I might pick up a recluse clutch and throw it in here in the bike. And then I'll change the oil. Basically, I'll probably just run the bike, dump the oil, change the clutch out. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, well, I don't know if you guys, whoever's watching this, I don't know if you guys watch my other videos, but I drive a 2014 Audi A6 diesel to work, for work, and put a lot of miles on it. Well, I got a check engine light, and it's coming up AdBlue or whatever. It's a DEF, diesel exhaust fluid pump, saying that that's bad. So that was $1,200. So it's kind of why I don't know if I want to buy that recluse because it's a lot of money out already. So I got to fix that whenever it comes. But looks like I'll be taking my truck up to work because with that DEF fluid pump bad, it won't burn or cook the catalytic converter or the diesel particulate filter. So it might just be gumming it up, making all the soot real thick in there. So I don't want to drive it and then have another problem. So probably just drive the truck. Or maybe I'll drive the wife's car. This hill was a little hard. I do remember this hill. There was a couple little hard hills, but see, squirrel trail. Because obviously the wider road is the way out. But he's like, trail? I'm like, sure, whatever. Like I'm trying to ride with him as much as I can so that, because he's got that Big Bear course coming up, so I know he wants to get as much riding in as he can, hard riding. So I think that's coming up in a couple weeks. So I'm trying to let him get as much in as he can, so that he's a little more prepared. But from what I've watched and seen the Big Bear trail, it's pretty hard. It looks pretty hard to me. To him, maybe not so much, because he does a lot of this trail riding. I don't do trails too much. I basically spent, my whole riding career was riding, motocross tracks. It's all tracks, sand dunes. So all this is somewhat new to me. See? Trail. He's like, you good? Want to go down this trail? I'm like, I don't care. Let's do it. Let's go. So, but, oh yeah. So yeah, no pork butt for me today. No pulled pork. Wife's in there making pizza. So, but the pork butt is in the refrigerator, ready to cook tomorrow. So, I think, let's see if she wants to go to the store tomorrow and pick out some more meat. Because I thought she bought 2 or 3 racks of ribs, which is what I ate yesterday. And turned out she only bought one rack of ribs, but she said she bought 2 meats. So 1 rack of ribs and 1 pork butt. But anyway, so probably why that's cooking tomorrow. See if she wants to go into town and try to get some more meats. Yeah. I might end up doing another refrigerator or a stand-up freezer, just a freezer by itself, either in the garage or in the house, just a skinny. I probably will do it in the garage. I don't want it to look all, because I think the only ones I can find that are at a decent price are tall white ones, and our stuff in the house, stainless steel. So it'll kind of look tacky. But anyway, I think we're coming up to the trail. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of riding. There's a lot of riding, but a lot of riding that I didn't get on video. See, he's all trail. Could have stayed on the big path. He's all trail. But I'm assuming they all lead to the same. We're probably going to come back down to that trail, the big road, I guess you can call it. This is more or less probably like a bypass for when they do events, because they do events up here, like Jeeps and side-by-side stuff. So if they're parked over there doing whatever they're doing, getting ready for their trail, it's a little bypass. So this is staging area 2, or no, 1. So we stop here for a little bit, go pee, hang out for, I don't know, a good 10 minutes. And then we get back going again. And I think this is where we actually get on the trail and leave. But it's so hard to get this bike into neutral. That's kind of why I want to see if I do a recluse, if that'll work. But this area was pretty cool. It wasn't too windy over here. Big old ravens squawking outside. Well, sorry guys, I didn't have audio. I know I keep saying that, but it kind of sucks. Sucks for everybody and me, because now I have to talk, and these yahoos coming in their Toyotas. Can't even see them. But anyway, this is our way out. I think we did some trail riding on the way home. Like once we hit the pavement, I pretty much didn't do too much video recording because it was just so windy. I thought my mic was working. Bird's loud. But anyway, we're just trying to cruise through. Last time we were doing a trail like this, someone went head on with him, with my buddy. Like, I don't know, either broke his finger or sprained one of his fingers, and it looked like the other guy's finger was cut off from the handguards. But so I'm pretty sure he's a little more cautious. Usually he's ripping through these little curves, but maybe he doesn't want to run into somebody. Anyway, kind of boring right here. I was just expecting him to see a trail and turn. I didn't know we were actually leaving. But yeah, I think these are hikers. And just people. I'm assuming they're hikers. But yeah, overall it was a nice day. The wind was a little crazy, but it's clear skies, no rain, wasn't cold. Like, it was a little chilly, but it started to get really warm, obviously pushing the bike up the mountain. And then right up here, like once we hit the asphalt, started feeling the heat. But yeah, I pretty much think that's the end of the video. So anyway, guys, thanks for staying in, tuning in. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment. I'll fix my audio, and we'll go from there. Guys, keep being you. See you guys on the next one. Later.